Today's LinkedIn tip of the day is how to craft impactful statements for your experience section. One of the big mistakes that most people do is to leave this section blank by just putting the company that you intern for as well as your title, but do not give enough description, or your description is a complete cut and paste of the job description that is in your offer letter. Now, this doesn't give much information to your future recruiters or hiring managers. What we want to teach you is to how to really move ahead by crafting impactful statements. Our technique is actually modeled after the competency-based interview methodology that is deployed in many organizations to really focus on teasing out the experiences of a candidate so as to fit their organizational behavioral competencies. Although this is for an interview technique, but the inputs will be very similar for the hiring and recruiters to gather data points for their selection process. Now, a quick brief of what a behavioral competencies are. So this is a sample that we want to show you. Most established organizations would have a set of behavioral competency that will have a ladder. So you can see in this example, customer service orientation, altogether there are 4 levels. And usually what do the recruiters or hiring managers do is they ask you questions related to your experiences, and based on your response they gauge whether you meet a certain level of competency. Let me show you another example. In this example is called driving internal collaboration, and there's also 4 levels. So basically for entry level, they will always target the candidate to have either a level 1 or level 2 for each competency. And these are the descriptors that they are used to judge your statements as well as your response in an interview. So what we have done here is we have taken this idea, and if you get to do some research on competency-based interview, they will introduce this idea called the STAR model, which basically stands the acronym for situation, task, action, and results. In fact, if you have not heard this before from your other resume interview webinars or clinics, you're supposed to answer the question in your interview using the STAR model approach by giving some background or describing the problem and challenges that you face in your work environment or your internship, what specific actions that you took in that particular situation, as well as what was the result, right? So this is a way to really give yourself a good explanation so that your future hiring managers and recruiters can fit you accordingly to the model. So we have adapted this model into what we call the accountability statement framework, and we've been sharing this in our channel in the last few weeks on examples you can actually convert. So in the accountability statement framework, there are 3 areas, which is the work, the item of the area, or the impact. And this is actually the STAR model redistributed. So let us show you an example of a before and after. We have done quite a few here, but we won't explain them all, but just to share with you. So the original statement given to me was actually project execution according to schedule and budget, ensuring compliance with client and company's HSSE policies. HSSE here refers to health and safety and environment policy. So when you put into the framework, it will look something like that. The work is the action that you do. Here it says plan and execute, item or area, the exact XYZ. This you can give specific department's name. To ensure budgets, that's the impact, maintain, progress schedule met, and company and clients HSSE policies met. Second example, performing work at a department of quality assurance, assist the staff in checking the food product that have been produced by the workers in order to meet the standard. Now this almost is a cut and paste of the job description. So what you can do when you move it into accountability statement example, it looks something like this. The work, plan, monitor and execute. Area, item, task is quality assurance department key activities such as chemical and microbiology analysis, and the impact is to ensure all food products are manufactured in accordance to food quality and safety standards and regulations. We have a few more examples that we have highlighted. Sometimes you can make more than one statement, and in this case we have taken an exact original statement which bullet points a lot of tasks and become very messy that maybe it's hard for the future employers or even the recruiters to sieve out. But when you put it in a very statement manner using our accountability statement framework, it now becomes more impactful. For this, we are able to generate two statements. You can take a look at them, as well as another example. You can actually break that into two statements, and the last one we actually also have looking at three statements. Now all these examples we have shared before in the Telegram channel, but maybe this video is just to reinforce you and to tell you why you need to do it. Remember, this is very critical because the more information that you put within this section, it gives your future recruitment and employers a confidence to really message you and ask you for your formal CV. So with that, thank you very much for listening, and we also want to get your help to share this channel with as many of your friends as possible so that they can also benefit from these LinkedIn tips. Thank you.